Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords as the real Mongol Empire. In our last episode, we declared war on the false Mongol Empire over here in the first of what is probably going to be many wars to wipe them off the face of the map so they'll stop impersonating us. Maybe not that many actually, they don't have that much land over here, and of course they lost quite a big chunk of land to their independence revolt that they lost to Khotan in this area, so maybe we'll be able to wipe them off the map relatively soon. But we're up to 13%. We lost some battles, or rather our vassals lost some battles on our behalf, which is unfortunate, but not too big a deal. We'll meanwhile get into this holding and maybe be able to re-siege it. The garrison is still pretty depleted. We'll see if we can assault it in a pretty quick amount of time. Yes, there we go. And at this point, I guess we'll fight this army here, which presumably is an ally of his or something. Yes, okay. And I think we're going to be safe enough to just take the most direct route across the major river here without suffering too much. We lost 2 troops, I think we'll be happy enough with that. And I think probably our fastest route to victory is going to be either sieging this whole duchy, which actually is not this county. Well, we get to occupy these 2 holdings that have actual buildings in them, but we would have to leave armies behind to take control of the other 2, or other 3 rather. So maybe our best bet is to just head straight for their capital and siege that instead. Okay, we have increased our clan sentiment. Maybe our vassals will even be nice enough to take some of these holdings for us. Invite to plot from this guy, who is the vassal of our vassal high chief, whom we still have in prison, of course, till we can start revoking his titles from him. So he wants us to help him fabricate a claim on the High Chiefdom of Sirdaria, which is one of the High Chiefdoms that this guy has. I'm going to decline this. Don't really want to mess around with that. Oh, we can pillage our holding up here. Let's do it. This is the city, I guess? Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter too much. We'll just keep pillaging what we can pillage. Now it looks like our vassals are going to follow us up here, which is not really necessary, but that's okay. Unfortunately, they actually have enough troops with this 73 to take back this castle. They don't have much of a garrison there. Maybe we'll just split our army in half and we'll send 5,000 down here to make sure that we retain control of this. Maybe we can go ahead and occupy these other counties. Because it seems that ticking war score does go up pretty fast as a nomad here. It's probably a pretty effective way to finish things. Go and fight this army first, though. Our courtier, this Khan, is no longer the guardian of our daughter. He died a maimed cripple, okay. So we have a new Khan who is also not a big fan of me. Unfortunately, he is not maimed like his predecessor, so he's not likely to die too soon. I guess we can just give our daughter straight to him to educate. Which will help out a bit with his opinion. I guess we need to call him back into our war. Oops, let's get back here, and looks like we are catching this army pretty easily, that's fine. I guess we'll just head back here. So we are taking some attrition in the capital here. 13%. Not great. Let's actually take at least some of our army out of there. Dangerous factions who overthrow Khan. Well, this is our new vassal here, of course. Let's see, we could give him the county of Yike, but I kind of don't want to unless it's going to be necessary because of clan land desire. So, let's see. The clan sentiment is not affected by his personal opinion, but is his personal opinion affected by clan sentiment? It is. So, let's see, where is our Chancellor currently working? Up there, so we want to send him to wherever you live instead, over here. It will improve his clan sentiment and thereby improve his opinion, which should hopefully get rid of this faction. I don't think it's going to fire at its current strength, so hopefully we should have some time to deal with that. And our Feldcrafter is finished. I guess we'll get another upgrade started, since we have a pretty nice source of income from our constant pillaging of all these holdings. Let's upgrade the Crafter, whatever that is. Increases our max population. You claim you would be a better court chaplain than our Khan. Well, we're not going to fire him and annoy him, so we'll just say that we rule in this empire. And we do have about 4,000 troops here, though it seems like our vassal is going to take care of them, or at least they are trying to. So our 3,000 here is not in danger. You may go and help them out, though. Let's see, you're going to get there on the 22nd. You are going to catch them in time, good. I guess we'll just head over here then. And we can leave some troops in this county to occupy it. We can pillage our holding up here again. This High Chief has usurped something or other from somebody. Not sure that really concerns us. Those guys are under our Monkbat clan, so they're not directly my vassals. So we are not occupying this immediately, I guess. Even though there's no holdings in there, that's strange. I guess there's a trade post or something. Oh, there's a fort. I see. How exotic. Okay, we finished the siege of the top holding over here, though they have a lot of holdings in this county. So it's going to take us a while to siege through all of those. We are just about to complete sieging the whole duchy that we're after, though, so that should start getting us ticking war score soon. Up to 53%. Okay, clan sentiment increased. See if that does anything about the faction. I guess we could afford to maybe give him some money as well. 80 gold? I guess we'll do it. Oh, we probably actually have plenty of honorary titles to give him. That would have been much cheaper. We'll do that as well. Get him up to 100. Should definitely take care of his opinion problems. Oh, we lost our siege down here. Okay. Let's see, we'll leave 500 behind here as well. did not actually catch the army in here. That's okay. So these 500 strong armies, I'm a little uncomfortable with leaving there at their level of strength, because there's an army of about 1,000 here that could potentially bother them. So we'll detach some troops from over here to reinforce. Okay, I think we should be relatively safe there. And we'll pillage again. Are we pillaging the other holding? I think we are. Okay. Well, that's fine. We have been sent a preacher who is going to go straight into the dungeons. Unfortunately not a landed character, so he'll only be worth 10 gold. And he's the only person we can ransom other than our High Chief here, who of course we don't want to ransom. I think everyone else will probably just release. To clean up our dungeons. Delicacies from the far west. War and disease are not the only things the Aztec have brought with them from Kemanawak, their distant homeland. Their diet includes several strange plants that are supposedly edible, and many of these are now enjoyed as exotic delicacies in courts across Europe and the Middle East. After trading with Aztec merchants, enterprising farmers have sowed their fields with the seeds of a plant called potato, while others experiment with tomatoes and maize. Many nobles, however, have become enamored with a sweet drink called chocolate, made from beans of the cacao tree, or cacoa? I don't know. A passing fad, it will never catch on. Sounds disgusting. You have been released, yes, of course. And clan sentiment improved further. So the sentiment's up to 56. I suppose we should probably move our Chancellor over to this clan, since they are fairly powerful and not too happy with me. Though he is my friend, so on a personal level he likes me a lot, despite the fact that he considers me an infidel. Well, we'll send our Chancellor over there anyway. Okay, so we're up to 66%. I'm assuming we're getting ticking war score from controlling Crimea. And this guy is inviting us to, I guess, the same plot again. We'll just decline. I think I'll actually take half of this army over to this county, just to make sure they can't sneak an army in here and assault it back. At this point, I think we are going to cruise to 100% without too much trouble. Especially as we continue to complete sieges over there. And we have another daughter who lacks a guardian. So the vassals we could give her to are all pretty happy. So I guess she'll just go to some courtier. Alright, the Duke of Armenia Minor has been called in. Probably not a big deal. He's over here. We'll go pillage our holdings again. There is an army here from Crimea. I guess is you. We'll just ignore that for the moment. So our half-brother claims he would be a better Chancellor than our current Chancellor, which I don't doubt he would be, but we don't want to annoy the Khan here, though he is quite likely to die pretty soon. We'll just keep him for the moment. And this army is taking care of some of our vassal troops over there. I think we'll just let them do that. We're probably just going to win anyway. Before too long. Oh dear. I didn't even see you. I guess you landed from these boats. Well, you have taken an amphibious landing penalty, and of course you are at half morale as well. So, I think we can probably get reinforcements in there, if not just win this battle as is. Another 5,000 troops on the way over here, though. We should maybe be a little concerned about. Okay, our reinforcements got there. We captured a Duke. The Duke of Armenia Minor himself. I assume we're not going to get war score from him. So we will probably just ransom him for a very nice amount of gold. Yes, thank you. Okay, we're up to 96%, and I think we'd just like to avoid fighting this army until we get up to 100, if at all possible. Seems like they're headed over here somewhere. No, a lot of you are heading to Desht-i-Kipchak. Here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and he did die of his great pox, and we have a new Khan Chigu the Cruel, who himself is maimed, actually, so he may die soon as well. But we now need to appoint a new Chancellor, and Altan can have his day in the sun, I suppose. Let's see, who are we improving sentiment with? I think it was you. Over here. We'll have you not lead troops and go do that instead, thank you. This means we need to call our clan back in. And I guess he was also a commander, so we'll go ahead and appoint you. Great. Okay, so if you guys are just going to stay there or wander back and forth, that is fine with me. You decline. How rude. They just give us a little bit longer here. We'll either finish this war or get to 100 from ticking war score. No, it looks like they are actually going to come in and try and attack me here. But we can actually leave this county since we would still retain control. We may as well just see if we can, yeah, change their mind about going there. We'll pillage Perm again. Okay, hopefully that will give us the time to get up to 100. Yes, it did. At force demands we gain a little prestige, and he loses prestige, and we take all of this lovely land. Okay, so we need to hand out 2 counties. So it is Monkbat, and we also gained this vassal, which is okay, I suppose. This one we gained the actual holding there, the others are mostly unoccupied land. This one has a temple. We will just give away the 2 southernmost ones. Let somebody else pillage the temple if they want to. We'll see which clans we should give these to. I think we'll just maybe give both of them to the Todogen clan. And we may as well give them... Is this the one with the temple? Yes. We'll just give that to them as well, and... also the County of Lower Dnieper. Probably not how you pronounce it. Okay, so we can pillage our holding in here as well. Let's do that. Apparently it was not very upgraded because it is now gone. Which is absolutely fine. And maybe we can just revoke this guy's titles? Fortunately, it's going to cost us prestige to do this. And we only have 200, so maybe it's better if we revoke our other vassal's titles instead, the one that we have in prison. We'll see about doing that in the next episode, though, because we're just about out of time for this one. We'll get our troops on the way back. And we'll decide who to declare war on next in the following episode. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.